Well, I am headed to Indiana today. Got back from Colorado last night. Well, early this morning, about 3 a.m. Shot a good Merriam yesterday morning. Me, Walker, and Tyler went up there. Been up there the past 5 days hunting with our good friends from Backcountry Outfitters. Shot my first Merriam yesterday. And it was the last day of the hunt, so we went ahead and packed up, drove on home, 11 hours, like I said, and got home about 3 a.m. I got a few hours sleep, then got back on the road, and I'm headed to meet up with my good friend Dax Bunch. He's invited me up to hunt Central Indiana this year with him and try to finish up my slam and get an Eastern. So I've been on the road for about 6 hours or so. I'm in Missouri now, headed northeast. Should be at Dax's here next 4 hours or so. But I'm excited. Hopefully I can finish up this slam. If not, it's always a good time hunting with Dax no matter what. So we will see y'all in the turkey woods.
Well, after being on the road for almost 20 hours, by the time I got there, I was pretty worn out. But Dax had already gotten some birds roosted, and he said, man, I got a pretty good idea on what these birds are doing. He's like, I've really never hunted them, this late in the season. It was, the last 3 days of season up there. He said, but I got a pretty good game plan. I bet we can get on one in the morning. Well, Dax and I are morning one here in Indiana. We are just got in the side by side and we are heading to the farm. Dax been scouting the past couple days and it's got a couple good birds located. So with any luck, hopefully they'll be gobbling this morning. It's a little bit foggy, but the skies are clear. So we'll be on them hopefully here soon. Y'all stay with us. That crow got him.
Yeah. Well, it's morning one. Yeah. We got 3 or 4 turkeys gobbling right here. Morning one in Indiana. We got my good buddy Dax Bunch behind the camera this morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Indiana. They're hammering. I know they heard me calling, so I'm just gonna shut up for now and see what happens.
This segment is brought to you by the Grand Casino Hotel and Resort and by Rank 1 Medical. Elevate your health.
Aqua Well Drilling is family owned and operated and has been drilling water wells in central Oklahoma for decades. We are licensed by the state through the Oklahoma Water Resources Board. You can trust that we're going to get the job done right with no excess mess. Using the latest equipment, we can dig a well in the span of a day. You could be saving money on your water bill immediately. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-454-6264 or visit our website at aquaweldrillingok.com.
Well, morning one, we set up right where Dax, thought that we should, and we had birds gobbling all around us. As we sat there, Dax said, "Man, they're either going to go to the left and go to this field, or they're going to go to the right and go across the road and go to our other fields. But we'll see what happens." And they went to the field to the left, and the hen, it was two jakes and a tom and a hen, and the hen literally just took the tom completely the other way, out of range, and we ended up having to make a stalk around and get down in the ditch in the creek and make a stalk around to him, and he just wouldn't work, and we were about to give up when we heard a gobble behind us.
We're sneaking around on this bird, coming through here. He went the other way. Naturally, we gotta go through some big canyons. We're sneak out to this point right here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Go right up this ditch.
This segment brought to you by Jennyco Overhead Door, your overhead door specialist. And by Choctaw Archery.
In the morning when I rise, I know I've got you on my side. You're good for me, so naturally. And I can't wait for that fresh taste of richness you bring. I like the way you make me feel. Yeah. Highland. I like your flavor, it's so real. Highland. So delicious, naturally. Highland.
I'm on him when you get a chance. That's a long way, man. You want him? You got him.
We got to the edge of this field where we could see where this bird was coming in, and it was just so thick. It was the same old scenario of, can you see him? No, I can't see him. Yes, you know. And every time I was able to get a shot, he couldn't see him with the camera, so we just decided to wait. And the bird was about 62, 63 yards, we think, and I decided that I was just going to take a shot at him. Dak said, hey, I'm on him, go ahead. And I shot, and I missed. It hit a bunch of stuff right in front of, there was a bunch of trees and branches and stuff right in front of where he was in the field, and it just didn't work out to our favor. You know, missing that bird, it had been a while. It had been a little while since I had missed a turkey with a shotgun. So, we went back and watched the film, and there were some branches and stuff that shot kind of got into before it got out into the field where he was at. And we went and looked and looked and looked and didn't find any blood. And by the time we, looked at the film and everything, we decided, oh, that bird's going to be just fine. It kind of just dusted him a little bit at 60, 65. But, we laughed about it, and we decided that we were going to go back and eat some lunch and then try him again in the afternoon. Well, we were turkey hunting, and I missed one this morning through some stuff. But Dax was like, hey man, I got a call. They're about to pour concrete at my house. They weren't supposed to do it till tomorrow. But so we're gonna take a break from turkey hunting, and as you can see, Dax is back there in his camo and his boots, finishing concrete. So we're gonna be here for the next hour or so. I may jump in there and help him just to get this done, but we're gonna be back on the turkeys here in just a little bit. It's a beautiful day here in Indiana. It doesn't get much better than this, so. Looks like they're about to wrap it up here anyway. Got another corner to pour out and then they'll be done, so. But we're gonna get back after them this afternoon, see what happens.
Well, good afternoon. I made the blooper reel this morning. Dax did his job. The guide did his job. But I missed at about 60. Mind you, it was through some stuff, but still, that should have been a dead turkey. So we went back and ate and regrouped and grabbed the decoys, because we tried no decoys this morning, but we're going to try a little spread this afternoon and see what happens. I have a feeling if these birds do show back up in this cut cornfield that hopefully they'll make their way over here to our decoys. If they do, they may be in trouble. Hopefully I can get some redemption today and not have to hear about this all of elk camp coming up. I'm sure I will regardless, but it's part of it. What time is it? It's 2:15. We just got all set up, so we're going to sit here till dark, I guess, or until a turkey shows up. Hopefully it's not that long, but we'll see what happens.
This segment brought to you by Butcher's Barbecue Stand. And by French Strains OKC.
Nakoma Park Dental is located at 10420 Northeast 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. If you are looking for gentle, affordable, and quality dental care, then you have come to the right place. Dr. Jason Wallace and his knowledgeable team will take care of your oral health care by listening to your specific needs and by using state-of-the-art technology. So give us a call at 405-987-1176 or visit our website at nakomaparkdental.com.
Need a shipping container? Oki Storage Solutions has you covered. We proudly deliver quality shipping containers statewide across Oklahoma, making it easy to get the storage solution you need. We offer 20 and 40-foot standard containers. Whether you need secure storage for your home, business, farm, or job site, look no further than Oki Storage Solutions. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 405-400-7780.
Storm season doesn't wait, and neither should you. Storm Safe shelters are American-made and engineered to last. Dependable safety and protection when severe weather threatens. Every shelter is built strong, built to last, built for peace of mind. During installation, our experienced team handles every detail with care. Join thousands who trust Storm Safe shelters. Call 405-606-2563 or visit stormsafeshelters.com.
This segment brought to you by Metro Group Brokers. And by Nine Marina. We hunted all afternoon and could not get on a bird. And like I said, late season, they're not gobbling much. They're not caring about decoys or calls or anything like that. You're almost kind of deer hunting them and just trying to hoping, to be in, where the X is, where they always want to be at. The next day or two, the weather wasn't great. It was windy and cloudy, and the birds would literally gobble on the roost, and as soon as they flew down, it was over. We just couldn't get them to do anything. So I decided that the last day, Dax had to go into work, and the last day, I decided that I was gonna sit where Dax said that he sees them the most, and I was gonna sit all day and build me a little makeshift blind while he was at work, and I was gonna sit dark to dark and try to make it happen on the last day of season. As I was getting around that morning and getting ready to go, I stepped out on the front porch and saw Dax, and he had his camo and his boots on, and he said, "I'm going into work a little bit late this morning, buddy. I can't let you have all the fun without me." Well, it's the last morning here in Indiana. Old Daxter and I have given it a good college try. This is my fourth day here in Indiana. He's still hammering. We got a gobbler down in this bottom and down in this holler, just hammering away. They weren't doing it yesterday at all, and I hunted dang near all day yesterday. But it's our last morning. He's hammering down in there. Yeah, we got a couple decoys set up. This is our last go. We're gonna try to get it done here in Indiana on the Eastern and finish up my slam. So fingers crossed. Hopefully the good Lord will shine on us a little bit this morning. We could definitely use it. But we're gonna see what happens here. Y'all stay with us. Well, Dax sat there with me for the first few hours of light, and then he headed into work. I sat there a couple more hours and ended up having my lunch. Then I sat there for 6 more hours until it was dinner time. It is 6:30 almost, and I'm all out of jerky and little snacks and stuff, so I always carry a foundation meal with me just in case. But looks like the water's starting to boil now, but I got still 2.5 hours till dark. I've been at it all day long. I mean, all day long. But about to heat up one of these meals, eat my dinner, and sit here till dark. It's made for a long day for sure. Well, I've never hunted turkeys like this before, really, but I was dedicated to trying to get my Eastern for my slam. So, about halfway through the hunt, I was texting Tyler and texting Dax and being like, what am I doing out here? I'm on an all-day set like it's November, for a whitetail, or mid-September for an elk. I'm hunting all day for a daggum turkey, but I was dedicated to the cause. I didn't have anywhere else to be. I wasn't at work, so sitting in the woods, wasn't the worst place that I could be. But I decided just to go ahead and eat my lunch there, in the blind. And so I heated up a meal with my Jetboil, and I just kind of soaked it all in. It was the last day of turkey season, probably the last time that I was going to be able to hunt, turkey hunt for the year. So I just enjoyed sitting in there, watching the birds and the squirrels and listening to the wind blow a little bit and just kind of getting some peace of mind throughout the day. Well, as luck would have it, about 2 hours before dark, I turn around and there's 3 jakes walking right up to the hen and the jake decoy that I had set out. And I sat there and I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to shoot one of these suckers or not. And I finally decided that if I wasn't going to shoot it on day 1, I wasn't going to shoot it on day 3. So I just let them come in, and they kind of messed around the decoys a little bit, and I let them walk off, and I just kind of sat there, and I kept thinking, man, maybe a tom will show up, but it just never did. And my Easter didn't happen this year, and I kind of let the sun go down, and I just sat there for a little bit, and I thought, what, it's been a successful season. I got my Merriam, got to hunt with some really good buddies. This turkey season from Kansas to Colorado to Indiana it's been an awesome time. I can't complain one bit about it. And next year, I'm just going to start in Indiana and try to get my Eastern down and go from there.